My name is Umber Ahmad. I'm the chef and owner of Mazadar Bakery here in the West Village of New York City. And today, I get to try everybody else's chocolate chip cookies. There's a nice number of chocolate chips, which I really like. It doesn't really smell like anything though, which is kind of strange. I shouldn't have to, I'm gonna stick my face into it to smell it. Oh, it's really sweet. It's really sweet. Something that I always look for in cookies is that it isn't just kind of like monochromatic. It shouldn't just be crunchy, it shouldn't just be dry, it shouldn't just be sweet. What I like about this is you have a little bit of the crunchy and the chewy, and you can see that even in the difference in color. It got a little caramelized. You can see that it's soft because you can't hear it, but then when I bite into it, you can see that it's crunchy. So I do like that it's got different textures. Not my favorite, but I'm gonna turn it away. This is a much more sizable cookie. It looks really big and delicious. I think there's nuts in it. Not that easy to break open. It looks good. This is a kind of cookie that would be really good warm, something that I would want to have right out of the oven. You can't be mad at a warm chocolate chip cookie. Even a mediocre chocolate chip cookie warm, like you want to propose to it. The less air you have in something, the less it's going to dry out. When you look at a cookie, you look at something and you see a lot of little air pockets everywhere. So it had a lot of opportunity to be a little bit on the drier side. It looks like it has a lot of nuts in here. The thing about nuts is they suck moisture. I think the nuts kind of fought with the cookie and they might have won. This would actually be a really good cookie to put with ice cream because it'll hold up against the ice cream. I would love to try this cookie again, but I think this time warm. At first glance, I like the size, and it looks like it's nicely baked too because it looks nice and golden. It smells good. It actually smells like brown sugar, which I love. More of a caramelization and more of a caramel taste. It tastes a little bit more homemade. It's good. I feel like this is a cookie that could kind of do the trick. I also would imagine they're sold in packs of more than one. That's also kind of a cookie that you're gonna want to eat more than one of. The chocolate tastes a little bit waxy, but I'm not really mad about it. Oh my God, that's so much better. I don't know what just happened. I like Subway cookies, who knew? This is a big cookie. Sometimes size doesn't always make it better. It's really heavy. When you see this happening on the outside, looks like it's almost kind of like bled a little bit on the outside. That's actually excess butter. That means it wasn't mixed all the way. If you take this little outside piece, this is probably gonna taste almost exclusively like butter, and the other parts may be a little bit drier. If you look on the back, you can see that they used really big chocolate chunks, which is kind of nice. So if I break it open, it's really almost cakey inside, but it still looks really nice and moist inside, and it definitely looks like they used a lot of brown sugar. So you're gonna get a little bit more caramel taste. It's a little bit too dry for me or somebody like Starbucks. Having a cookie like this is probably a great idea. If you're having a cappuccino, you can dip it and it's not gonna disintegrate. The size doesn't matter. It's kind of a nice size actually. It's a little bit like the Goldilocks of cookies. It feels like a sizable weight. Breaking it open is nice. Wow, that is more chocolate than I have seen in any other cookie. So it's not what I remember. It tastes a little bit more homemade. This feels like somebody might have made this for me. I think everybody's mall had a Mrs. Fields. A lot of what I'm tasting is probably my memory more than the cookie itself. These are a little bit blonde for me. Blonde is not bad, but in your cookies you want them to have a little bit of color. One of the things that we really like to do with cookies, have them be baked enough and have them have enough sort of golden color, which this doesn't have, but it has a lot of nostalgia. So it definitely gets points for that. So I had a lot of chocolate chip cookies today. If you're gonna make them at home, I would recommend two things. You always wanna think about the balance of sweet and salty. Before you bake them, you sprinkle a tiny little bit of Maldon salt. The other totally great tip, age your doughs. So you're gonna get better color, and you're also gonna get sort of a better flavor. At the end of the day, no matter where your chocolate chip cookie comes from, how much chocolate it has, or how long it's been aged, it's gonna be amazing because it's a chocolate chip cookie.